Our first step here, and this is going to be really important, is that your equations need to line up exactly. If you're doing y equals mx plus b, both equations need to be y equals mx plus b, and they need to be stacked on top of each other. If you're doing standard form, same thing. Okay, so make sure the equations are lined up. Step 2, add or subtract the equations to eliminate the variable with the common coefficient. Step 3, solve for the remaining variable. Step 4, substitute your answer into either the original equation and solve for the other variable. So what does that mean? Let's take a look. With elimination, our whole goal is to eliminate one of the variables. That's why we call it elimination. Okay, Sam, I told you to put that away. So when you do that, what we have to do is we have to take two variables and we have to do the opposite. We have to make one a positive and one a negative because we're going to add the equations together. So to do that, we have to manipulate the equations. So we can choose either to manipulate equation 1 or 2 here. Which one do you want to do? 1. So we're going to multiply the first equation by -1. The entire equation by -1. So that will equal negative y equals negative 3x minus 4. I'm going to copy over this other equation. Y equals x minus 2. Now that I have them lined up, I have a negative y and a positive y. I'm going to add the equations together. Negative y plus a positive y is 0. Doesn't exist anymore. Negative 3x plus x. Then we have negative 6. Now I need to solve for x. So I'm going to add 6. So we get negative 2x equals 6. So what does x equal? Negative 3. So we're going to take that negative 3, and I'm just going to pop it in right here. So y equals negative 3 minus 2, which is negative 5. So our point is all right? Yes.
How did you know to multiply it all by -1?
Because we have to cancel out the equations. And the coefficients are the same on the y, right? So the y on the top has 1y. The y on the bottom is 1y. So I'm not going to get rid of the x. I'm just going to multiply one equation by negative so that I can cancel out the y's. Because that's what you're doing. You're eliminating one of the equations, one of the variables, getting the answer for one variable and plugging it in to find the other. It doesn't matter which equation you plug it in for, because guys, remember, this is the solution to both of them. So this point has to satisfy both equations. Okay, Sam?
It doesn't matter which equation you plug in.
Nope, does not matter.
So do you always multiply -1 by the top equation?
No, you can choose either one.
Okay.
It didn't matter which one you wanted to do. Okay, so like here, let's do the bottom. For number 2, I'm going to multiply the bottom by -1. So I'm going to get negative x plus y equals negative 3. And x plus 4y equals 13. If you do not get the variables to cancel out, you've done something wrong. You manipulated the equation incorrectly. Okay, because they will always cancel out when we do this. So we get 5y equals 10 and y equals 2. I'm going to plug that 2 back in right here. So x minus 2 equals 3. So what does x equal? 5. So our point is 5, 2.
Do you always multiply by -1?
For these types, yes, because we don't have to change anything else because the variables are 1 on there. Okay, we'll learn the other scenario in a minute. Yes, Reagan?
Do you always add them?
Yes. Always, always. All right, let's do number 4. Okay, which equation do we want to manipulate? Top or bottom? Top. It doesn't matter which. Okay? Are we going to cancel the x's or the y's? Y's. The y's we're going to cancel because they match. The coefficients match for number 4. So we're multiply this one by -1. So we get -4x minus 2y equals -6. And here we're going to do -2x plus 2y equals 18. The y's cancel. See that? Okay, they were the same coefficient, so that's how I knew the y's were the ones I was canceling. So I get -6x equals 12. X equals -2. Take that -2, maybe writing this down, and plugging that in right here for the x. So -2 times -2 plus 2y equals 18. -4 plus 2y equals, or positive 4, 18. 2y equals 14. So y equals, so our answer is -2, 7. Do we feel good about these first ones? Okay, 2 more like this. Let's go down to number 10. 3x minus 4y equals -10. 3x minus 4y equals -13. Which equation do you want to manipulate? Top. So we're going to multiply it all by -1. -3x plus 4y equals 10. And then the bottom is 3x minus 4y equals -13. Okay, these cancel, and we get, well, that's -3, right? 0 equals -3, so that is no solution. That means these two lines are parallel, right? If you were to go and get in y equals mx plus b form, the slope would be the exact same. Does that make sense? All right. So for number 11, do you want to get it into standard form, or do you want to get it into y equals mx plus b form? Standard. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move over this 2x. So then I get 2x plus y equals -10, and -2x minus y equals 10. Yes. So that would not be using elimination. That would be using the substitution method. Okay? Yeah.
Why did you want to convert it to standard form?
Because we had to get them to cancel out, and we have to get them to line up. So x needs to be on top of x and y on top of y.
Couldn't you change the top one to...
That's why I asked, do we want to do standard form or slope
I thought
intercept?
you meant, like, which one would be
Yeah,
right.
no. So those cancel, we get 0 equals -10 plus 10 is? IMS or infinite.
On this one's
Mm-hmm.
on the final